But I want to address the urgent matter right now regarding your case as to why you're in prison, because you have a clemency case that has been reopened by the White House based on claims of perjury and coercion during your trial. So I want to ask you first, how is that process going right now?
Well, the White House notified the U.S. Pardon Attorney, Edward Martin, notified my lawyers last Wednesday. And then my counselor called me in his office here at the prison Sunday, and he had gotten an email from the White House as well, asking about, me here at the prison. And, he responded. He showed me what he responded with, and that was, I've done 20 different classes in the last 6 months. I haven't been in any trouble. Never disrespected any of the staff. I'm 5 years from going back to the world as it is, and my security level is as low as it can get. So he's hoping that President Trump and Ed Martin will really consider giving me clemency, especially based because the government witnesses all admitted to perjury on world television and signed affidavits and turned over almost 200 phone recordings of how they fabricated evidence with the federal agents. So, even the staff here at the prison says that I don't belong here,
Wow.
But all we can do is pray.
Okay. So what exactly is the next step in the process then, Joe?
Pardon?
What is the next step in this process then?
The next step is just waiting on Mr. Martin to forward it to President Trump, and President Trump either approve it or not.
Okay, understood. Now I want to speak about your prison, or your experience in prison so far. You were sentenced in 2020 to 22 years in prison. What has that experience been for you like so far?
Well, first of all, a lot of people don't understand that I've actually been in prison since September 7th of 2018.
Okay.
And I did not film for Tiger King. They took all of that footage off of my YouTube channel and everything else. So everybody thinks that I got rich and everything else. I didn't get a dime from that. But, when Tiger King came out and right before March, what was it, 19th of 2020, was my first day of actual federal prison was March the 25th. And because of that, it kind of really destroyed my life altogether because of all the hype, the news media, the people in front of the prison and everything else. I spent the first 2 years and 8 months of prison life in solitary confinement.
Wow.
And that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, if you could please speak to the toll that has taken on you, because that's really significant, Joe.
Well, it's really hard, and I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures from when I was at the federal holdover in Oklahoma City, where they stripped me naked and tied me in a chair and put me in the shower for so long the skin came off my arms, and I've been in solitary for 2 years and 8 months. But when you're sitting in a 6 by 12 foot concrete room by yourself for that long a time, I prayed every day that my heart would stop, that the country that I love, and the country that, I made it 55 years without even a speeding ticket, and I did as much as I could to be a good person, and to sit in that room for 2 years and 8 months by myself, I prayed every day for my heart to stop, because I couldn't believe that the United States of America was actually doing this to me.
Wow. But you're hoping that will come to an end at some point soon with this new clemency case, isn't that right?
I pray every day. I wake up every morning and go to bed praying every day. My parents have died since I've been in here. I've lost everything, and all I want is President Trump to give me a second chance to show him and show the world that
This call is from a federal prison.
But I'm still here. That's just a message that the phone puts in.
Okay, understood. Joe, first of all, thank you for sharing and just opening up with us today. I truly appreciate it. But in addition to prayer then, how else do you cope with being behind bars?
Well, keep in mind I'm in a medical center, okay? Because I have a disease called common variable immune disease, which I have no immune system. So they have to give me blood infusions every 6 weeks. And I've done that my whole life. But, I'm fighting prostate cancer and lung cancer on top of that. So